most beautiful aspects of the Christian tradition is its emphasis on joy. At Christmas time, and as we approach Christmas through Advent, joy starts to take centre stage as being the essence of what Christmas is about. Christian faith is perhaps unlike any other religious tradition in the way in which it emphasizes joy or happiness. We see it, for instance, in chapter 15 in the Gospel of John, where Jesus says, "I have come so that you may have joy, and that your joy may be complete." As we approach Christmas, we can ask ourselves, how do we really encounter the joy that Christian faith promises? There are perhaps two ways in which it can be truly found. The first way is by deliberately creating the time and space to cultivate one's own relationship with Jesus Christ. In other words, to make the space for prayer and contemplation, to allow the birth of Christ in one's own heart, to place the relationship with Christ at the center of one's life by making the time and space for prayer and reflection with Christ. A beautiful image of this is actually St. Patrick's Island in Lough Derg. It emphasizes the need to actually come away to a quiet place, to be renewed in one's relationship with God. In the same way we find the joy of Christ, by coming away to the quiet place of one's own heart, to allow the relationship with Him to be born and to come alive and to be renewed. The second way in which we find joy is in our relationships with others, with our family and with our friends. And this is also what Christmas is all about, the placing of the love of relationships at the center of one's life, because this is where we truly experience joy. It's interesting that in chapter 15 of the Gospel of John, just 4 lines after Jesus says that He promises that our joy will be complete, He then says to His disciples, "You are no longer to regard yourselves as servants, but as my friends." He says, "I call you my friends," in chapter 15, line 15 of the Gospel of John. In this way, Jesus emphasizes that for our joy to be complete, we need to focus upon our relationship with our family and with our friends, because this is where we truly find joy in human life and in the fullest sense of Christian faith. As we approach Christmas and as we anticipate the year ahead, let us also come with a renewed sense of what a pilgrimage to Lough Derg gives us. It gives us these two senses of joyful experience, of coming away to a quiet place to be renewed in the joy of the relationship with Jesus Christ, and of sharing that experience in the friendship and love and harmony and joyful communion with fellow pilgrims there, which is the essence of the whole experience. Thank you.